Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa baraka ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, Instagram fam, friends and followers of as-Saafiy. And welcome to another episode of Revert Reflections. Brothers and sisters, the next step after knowing Allah, becoming well acquainted with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the next step is to believe in Him with all of one's heart. And belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's critical for us to know as Muslims that belief in Allah has 4 stages, 4 parts, or 4 pillars. The first stage, the first pillar, the first part of believing in Allah is al-imanu bi wujudi, believing in His existence. That is followed by al-imanu bi rububiyyati, believing in His lordship, meaning believing in those actions and those functions that He carries out that no one else can perform. And then after that, that is followed by al-imanu bi asma'ihi wa sifati, believing in His names and attributes that are solely His. And that is followed finally by the 4th part or 4th pillar of believing in Allah, which is al-imanu bi ilahiyatihi aw ubudiyati, believing in His right to be worshipped alone without partners. The foundation of all of these 4 is believing in Allah's existence. And that's obvious because how can we believe in His lordship? How can we believe in His names and attributes? How can we believe in His right to be worshipped if we do not believe, if we are not convinced, if we don't have conviction, if we don't believe with certainty that He exists? And since we live in an age wherein atheism or the denial of the existence of God is becoming more and more popular, its ideas and arguments are more and more aggressively promoted, and its followers are increasingly more militant. They are increasingly more in your face. They are increasingly more challenging and active in their challenges to those people who believe in religion and believe in the existence of God. In a time like this, brothers and sisters, it is important for us Muslims generally and convert Muslims specifically, because of our history before Islam, because of the baggage before Islam, the baggage of Jahiliyyah that we brought into Islam. It is increasingly more important for us to bolster our conviction in the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in the weakness and flaws in the arguments and assertions of the atheists. And so we'll be spending the next few days, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, we'll be spending the next few days in our series of reflections talking about the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, talking about the proofs that exist all around us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala exists, and and shining the bright hot light of shame, exposing the flaws of the arguments of the atheists. Until next time, brothers and sisters, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as always, to bless your houses, to bless your spouses, to bless your families, to bless your children, to bless your sources of livelihood and income. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as always, to make you blessed, to bless you, to bless what remains of your day, and to make you blessed wherever you may be. هذا وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.